Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. And this video just came up recommended and I knew immediately I had to go and watch it. I literally dropped everything that I was doing. I kid you not. I mean, I was watching YouTube videos, but I dropped all the other videos to click on this. Just look at the title. A Day in the Life with California's Youngest Stock Market Millionaire. How is that a title that I could resist? Obviously, I can't. So here we are today. But let's do our part first before I critique this video and I drill into it and find all the faults and all the bad stuff with the video. Let's like the video. For the YouTube algorithm, we have to respect the almighty YouTube algorithm. And now, let's begin. Oh, he's on it like right as the market is opening, 6:30 in the morning Los Angeles time. Nuh-uh. Now, guaranteed, he's got to wake up at 6. Minimum at 6. Realistically, if he's actually like really preparing, looking at the market before, he's got to be up at like 5, 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. So already right there's like an hour and a half that we don't know what he's doing. By the way, look at all the monitors. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's one big one. Gosh, they have a big long one. That's not what she said. But anyway, it's a lot of screens. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Oh, it's interesting the day already starts out negative. Like he's already like he just wakes up, he's like, oh, I'm gonna spend like $200 today. All right, done. Now I gotta make it back.
How's the morning going so far?
So we're up about $1,000 in about 6 minutes. So not bad.
Just imagine he's like swing trading Floki Inu. And that's what this is. I love how he's just nonchalantly, up $1,000, 4 minutes. It's okay. That's not bad. Meanwhile, it's like someone works an entire week to maybe make the $1,000 that you just made in like a few minutes. At least seem more excited about it. Like, oh man, I just made $1,000 in 5 minutes. Dude, this is nuts. I can't believe that I'm able to do this. Oh, that's great. Like, just play it up a little. What car is that? That a GT3? That's a GT3 RS, I think. A little model car there. All right.
So not bad. Not a bad start to the Monday.
Not a bad start, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't, listen, he's not getting the Monday blues. He does not wake up on Mondays and think like, oh man, I gotta go to work. I gotta make $1,000 in 5 minutes today. Oh, not this again.
Pretty good Monday.
Yeah, pretty good Monday.
I love how there's no explanation of what we're looking at here. It's just like, chart go up. That's good. Green is money. Up. It's like that's the explanation we just got. We have no idea what he just traded there or why. It's just up is good. See, for all we know, he could have shorted right there at the very bottom. The chart goes up. He's like, yeah, it went up today. It's up. All right, what has he got? Audi R8. Okay, so that's like the go-to, like young teenager stock market. You made your first money online. You buy an Audi R8. That's basically the go-to car that everyone seems to have. Now, I think it's for good reason, because one, I think it has the image. It impresses people. Like you see an Audi R8. They look the same really from 2008 to almost now. So like you could get a 10-year-old car and it still looks pretty modern compared to today. The values don't go down. They're pretty reliable. You can daily drive them. Repairs aren't like crazy for an Audi R8. And yeah, they're a good all-around car. Honestly, I like the Audi R8. Oh, they all do the same thing. You know what? I'm gonna predict what he's gonna do. He makes like thousands of dollars in the morning, and then he goes and either like eats a really nice breakfast, or he goes to the gym, or he's like just hanging out, and then he gets back to it, and he makes more money, and then he's just kind of goofing off the rest of it. Let's see. I didn't even get the manual. That sucks. You know what? That's the one thing though. If you're gonna have a car like this, get the manual car. The 6 speeds have so much better resale value. Now I know it's LA, it's like driving a stick shift, but still, get the 6 speed. You always want the 6 speed in these cars. Oh, you gotta get the classic Beverly Hills shot. We have no idea if he lives anywhere near here, but regardless, he's gotta do this for the shot. Like driving these side streets, guaranteed these side streets they're out of the way. Because to drive one of these streets, it's got to be like Cannon Drive, Beverly Drive, like Rexford Drive, like one of the big streets. These side streets here, it's gone out of the way. Ooh, that's cool editing though. Oh, he's in this really healthy spot in West Hollywood, I see. This place is nuts. So I've been here before, and they sell like all the fancy health foods and whatnot. Everything is just tripled in price. I kid you not. I've got a like a smoothie there. Smoothie was like $12 for a smoothie. Everything there. You get the protein bars for like $7. It's insane. It's basically they got like the prime corner spot in West Hollywood, and it's like rent's so expensive, so they're like, okay, well, we have to pay 5 times rent, so we're just gonna charge everybody because they're in West Hollywood and they can afford it. I have a hard time believing that he's going to a health place, buying a meal like that when he could just as easily get that delivered to his house. And then he's checking his stocks on his phone. I just have a hard time believing you're going to be in West Hollywood in the morning, like seriously trading stocks from your phone like that with a, what was that, Red Bull? Nah, coffee. You want to drink coffee? Now for sale at bankrollcoffee.com. Free shipping on orders over $30 now. So just saying, it's a good deal.
On average, what do you shoot for in a day, profits-wise?
Any given day, I shoot for between $3,000 to $5,000.
$3,000 to $5,000. I don't know. Like, is that just stock trading or is that like program sales too? That's what I'm maybe guessing, but I don't know.
How is it living by yourself?
It's definitely lonely. If I'm not staying super busy like all the time, then it definitely feels lonely. But
yeah, where he's driving Beverly Glen. So if he's driving back home, he really drove out of the way to get those B-roll shots. So right now he's driving to a place called Sherman Oaks, or maybe he could be going to like Studio City. So anyway, driving through Beverly Hills, going to that place in West Hollywood is like really out of the way. Like he's driving 45 minutes to go from his house to this breakfast place and back.
When the market's closed, it's definitely hard. Like I don't like weekends.
Yeah, see, I used to be the same way. I kid you not. I used to hate weekends because it meant this things were slower. I couldn't work. You know, back then, I'll be honest with you. Back then, I had like I had no friends when I was like just out of high school. I was working full time, and weekends were a really lonely time for me. So I preferred just working instead, and it sucked because like no one was in the office, so I couldn't like work more. But yeah, thankfully, I mean, those days are far behind, but yeah, weekends suck if you don't have things to do, especially when the market's closed. But that's when he goes to crypto, you know?
I'm definitely about 90% of the time I'm working.
Why is he just going to all these shops? So right now he's driving to a place called the Beverly Glen Center, and it seems like he's doing a lot of shopping when he should be trading stocks. These are stock trading. Like this is stuff he could be doing on the weekends when he has nothing else to do, when the market's closed. Let's see.
But even when I'm not doing well, which is part of it, like you'll have good weeks and bad weeks.
How do you just go from negative 2,000 to positive 2,000 like that? Like this counter, I've lost my faith in it. I'm convinced it doesn't mean a single thing. It's just like for representation of like maybe how much he's making a lose. I'm not even paying attention to that anymore.
If I didn't enjoy, you know, what I was doing, I definitely wouldn't be motivated, but enjoying what you do.
It's so distracting with the music in the background. Here's I always like critiquing the editing on stuff like that. The thing is, it sucks with this because like it's filmed really well. Great B-roll shots, good editing. The sucks, it's like the same thing the entire way through. It doesn't give any sort of break in between, and like there shouldn't be talking music behind him talking. That's just bad.
Especially when you're doing well.
Here's some
It's kind of like the perfect combination to stay like super motivated. Keeps you waking up every morning.
See, that's cool editing, you know? I don't know how I like blah, 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 blah. Oh, he's going to Starbucks. Jeez. Listen, there would have been a much closer place for Starbucks had he just done that in West Hollywood where he was earlier. Look at this dude. See, he didn't even take a parking spot. He just kind of parked in the middle there. And look at this, though. We got a Chrome Cobra. So the cool thing with this Chrome Cobra is that Josh Altman, a real estate agent, used to have a Chrome Cobra just like this. I think he got rid of it a while ago, but potentially that's his car. I don't know.
How'd you get your start?
It wasn't even stocks, it was cryptocurrency. My cousin told me about Bitcoin. It was back in like 2016, 2017. It's kind of when I learned about trading.
Now there we are, we got Corsair. That's good. That's the stock that keeps going down for some reason. It's so bad. I invested in Corsair. I think my cost base is like $35. I'm just holding it, but geez, that is not a kind stock to me at all.
And messed with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency up until like 2018.
That's not where he's driving at all. He's not driving there. That always bugs me because I know these locations, and seeing him drive in a place where the B-roll is different bugs me.
Whenever I start something, I'm not gonna start it unless I know I'm gonna commit 100% and be the best. So that's what I did. I'm like,
He's washing his car. These are activities to do on the weekend. Like if you're bored on the weekend and you move to a place by yourself, the market's trading right now. It's not a time to wash your car. Why do that? Why? Let me guess. Because B-roll.
and it's not like a stable 9 to 5. But I would rather have the ability, the potential to make, you know, $1 million a year compared to being, you know, locked into a salary of 100,000, 200,000, like.
Oh, look how expensive gas is. He's driving Mulholland Drive here, and look at that, $4.59. That's California prices. It's not good.
You can make as much money as you want. I think that's like probably one of the biggest things that attracted me to it. Like I'm my own boss.
See, look, it went negative again. Now he negative 4,000. Listen, I think the counter is just, it's up and down all the time. There's no way he went from positive 4K to negative 4K. I don't think he has an $8,000 swing like that. I mean, maybe he does, but again, I'm not even paying attention to that no more.
I'm not really locked down to anywhere. Travel, go wherever I want, do whatever I want, pretty much whenever I want.
No, you can't. Listen, if you want to be really good at this, you have to be so disciplined. It's one of the things that I realized. You would think that like, oh, it sounds so cool. You could make videos wherever you want, whenever you want. No, it doesn't work. You have to be so on it because one slip up, everything just comes crumbling down. Once you get that momentum, you cannot let it go, especially with stock trading like this. All it takes is to be off your grind a little bit, just a little bit, a few slip ups, and it's a downward spiral. You have to be so disciplined to do this.
I can travel across the world and do what I'm doing right now. It's really cool. It's crazy.
Yet you choose to be in one of the most expensive parts of the entire world. You choose to be in Los Angeles, the highest tax rate. If you could be anywhere, honestly, go to Puerto Rico. Go to Dubai. No tax there. Just live it up. Now is the time to do that. Imagine you get like just 10 good years of tax savings there. Oh, that's all you need.
It's pretty surreal. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Again, now he's Rodeo Drive. He's not doing this in a day. I guarantee his average day, he's at a computer, probably from 5 a.m. to probably 3, 4 p.m. And I bet he's spending weekends probably doing maybe stuff like this, but trust me, no one in LA goes to Rodeo Drive. No one in LA who actually lives there. Very few people.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm putting your receipt in here. Enjoy the rest of your day, my man. Anytime. Remember, if you need an adjustment, come see me, okay?
Okay, cool.
Cheers. Have a good one, man.
Oh man, he's doing this in the middle of the day. That's what bothers me. It's like, you don't do this. Well, this to me, judging by the sun, I know exactly where this, listen, anywhere in LA, as an agent for like 10 years, seen it all. Looks about 3, 4 p.m. here, maybe 5, daylight saving thing, 5 p.m. But, I don't know, you just don't do this stuff every day.
These are sick.
Yeah, they're dope.
Alright, that was a night.
He's in Malibu now. How'd he get all the way from Bel Air to Malibu to buy a pair of sunglasses? Again, it's like, it's an hour drive. It's an hour. So basically in the day, he worked really like 2 hours, 6:30 to 8:30. He ate food, and then he drove to pick up a Starbucks. Then he drove more to then buy sunglasses in Malibu. What is he doing all day? Oh, but that is a lovely shot of him putting on his sunglasses, his $600 sunglasses. How did this break down? I'm hard pressed to believe that this is trading stocks without. I bet this is program sales too. I think.
And reminding myself, not reassuring, but you know, giving myself encouragement, knowing that I was going to make it happen. So. You know, if you have a drive, you really want something.
They should have filmed that in 60 frames per second. They did 30, and now it looks all, you know, juddered up there. 60 frames a second.
Just wake up every morning and work toward that, and you'll be good.
all right, so it's obvious he's a smart, motivated kid, but yeah, the dailytraders.com, I would say, listen, he has to be making a lot of money from this. And it's $294. It's at a price where people don't need to think that hard about buying it or not. I bet it's $50, $100 a day. It's probably a significant part is from that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so I don't want to say that for sure because I don't know. But overall, interesting video. It's the B-roll. Don't like the B-roll. Not a huge fan of that. I want to see what a real day is looking like. If you stressed out in front of your computer, someone charged back one of the programs, you're pissed off because now you get hit with the fee on the back end of that, and you're angry, and you reach out to the person, they just download anything and they try to resell it on eBay. Like, I want the real stuff. But overall, great video, liked it a lot, and I hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, add me on Instagram and on the Iced Coffee Hour podcast because we post a new episode every single Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.